Hello guys, this is Frank and we are back at Hamster Heaven, the PvP arena for happy hamsters. It's been a little while since I last posted an episode of this, a few days or so. As you know, I did take a little break from the servers, or you do know if you watched my vlog about it, so had a little break, but still there's been things done since last. I've added more detailing and I've started to try different concepts, such as this concept, which would be kind of a water slide, and which is a bad concept, which will be removed for sure. But some more detailing of the pipes, some more pipes, and also I started to build a little bit on the scenery as well, because of course we need that. We can't just have floating pipes in the air, we need some scenery. So the thought here is that the hamster cage is actually standing on either a desk or a big set of drawers, I'm not sure. And here we go with one of those tiny little drawers, which you can place on tables, putting tiny stuff in them, such as keys, maybe stuff, maybe crap. Usually, they just hoard things like old receipts and things which you actually don't really want to keep, but you just put them somewhere so they're not everywhere. So I guess a junk drawer. Try to make a little bit of a book here. I don't know if it actually looks like a book. I'm very bad at pixel arty things, really bad. And I guess this is some kind of cloth you just thrown over the side, like a little towel or scarf or whatever. But yeah, started to work on the scenery because I really felt like I needed to work more on the scenery before continuing the pipes, because, well, not every part of this structure needs to be actually leaning on something, because some of them, will be supported by each other's, but there needs to be some support somewhere, because otherwise it will be a bit strange. So I will be adding stuff on this table, and I'm not quite sure yet how either. Let's actually increase my speed a bit, woohoo, because this PvP arena is quite large. Either I will just make it so that this is actually the part facing out, or that it's a table which is facing out at this direction as well, so we can put a lot of interesting stuff here as well. Which would kind of make it a bit easier to add a nice scenery, so I might go with that. So it's kind of a corner table, corner desk or whatever. Who knows, maybe I'll add like a big computer and something as well, but no, that actually sounds like quite a stupid idea, because who would actually like to have their computer by a stinky hamster cage? Not a lot of sensible people, I guess. Unless, of course, their sense of smell has been completely destroyed by all of their pet. Maybe they're like one of these strange families which just collects like a huge amount of pets everywhere. Like my friend Sarah, actually, she's got like, oh my god, she's got like 17 pets in her small apartment. She would probably actually have a computer by a stinky cage. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe I can name this PvP arena like Sarah's house. So good that she doesn't watch my YouTube. And maybe I should actually record as well when I'm doing some building, not just in between, who knows. This is looking weird at the moment. I will fix this up later on. I'm just making a little turn here. Wondering if I made it too tight, possibly. I made it the tightest possible, so it might look a bit tight, but we'll see, I guess. The other day I was a bit embarrassing, maybe, possibly. So I was updating, like I was reinstalling a game I used to play, and it was like patching for a billion years. Yeah, you know how the way the games sometimes do, and I didn't have anything to do, and then thankfully, Milby started streaming, so I was like, okay, I'll hang out with Milby stream, because Milby streams are always fun. So I was sitting there and maybe being a bit weird in the chat. Me because it kind of started like this way, that there was this spammer that sent on that just kept on spamming like, watch hot girls play video games at blah blah blah, like constantly, like the whole stream this person was just spamming the same thing over and over again. And I think it was like the same person who had a lot of accounts or something. But it's really weird because I've never really seen spam like that. Like, watch hot girls play video games? Really? Okay, is that like a thing? Like a fetish? But it was really silly, so I started to joke around about that. Like saying that, well, why would we go somewhere to watch hot girls playing video games? All of the watchers in the streams are female, like, and most people kind of said yes, and yeah, we're all girls here. We're all girls. Everyone who's watching Milby stream is girls. I tend to do that joke a lot, saying that everyone actually present are girls. It's very common that I do. It seems. I think it's funny. Anyway, so one person actually did happen to be a girl though, and we started to joke around about that, and started to joke around about the spam, making a thing about that. It was, oh gosh, we were probably acting really silly, and sorry Milby if this was annoying. Not that I don't think he'll ever watch this video. I think that chance is like very very close to zero. Since we don't actually know each other's, but yeah, just in case, sorry. I guess it was very silly, but it was fun because eventually in the stream, I got recognized by a guy named Eddie who said, "Hey, aren't you the YouTube that guy on YouTube? Like quite frankly Frank." And what he said was, weren't you the girl who were mean to Keralis? Oh, by the way, Eddie is not a mean guy. He's a really nice guy, and so nothing against him at all. Just so you know, guys. And we sorted it. It was just like a little misunderstanding from a video. I believe it was one of the Quakecraft videos with Keralis. And I did a few jokes which can absolutely be seen as being a bit mean, but you know, if you know people and stuff, maybe you make some jokes like that. I mean, especially, you know, Swedish humor is mostly that way. I would say Swedish sense of fun is like super sarcastic usually, and yeah. Why am I doing the turn this way? That's completely what I did not want to do. Stupid me. I actually want to make it go down. I just completely forgot about that while building. But yeah, he asked that, and this actually made me feel a bit stupid, because Milby saw that and he was like, "What? You've been mean? What, Frankincense? You've been mean to Keralis?" And he stopped playing and he was just like looking at the stream chat, and I was like, "Oh no, I haven't been mean to Keralis, no." So I explained, no, it was just in a video we did together and we did a joke, and it was just like, oh. But I just felt so pointed out at that second. I was like, oh my god, Milby's going to hate me forever. But no, it got sorted. And then even, I was up really, really late, so it was actually morning then in Sweden, because I have a really weird sleep pattern. Yeah, really weird. Really, really weird. And I was like, boo-hoo, Keralis, people. So Keralis came on Skype because he went up for the morning, and I was like, boo, I'm hanging out in Milby stream and people are thinking I'm mean. So Keralis came on and was like, Frank is the best, woohoo, which was really fun as well. But I did feel kind of silly afterwards, because I guess it wasn't a problem to begin with, but yeah, I thought I'd share this funny bit of embarrassing situation. Wow, I'm really building this wrong, aren't I? Or am I? I don't know. I guess we'll see. guess we'll see. Building as you're talking is as usual quite complicated. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Should I connect it there then? I don't know. Huh? But it was funny. It was quite funny and embarrassing, but quite funny. Quite funny. Sometimes I do wish I was not as embarrassing as I can be, because I can be really embarrassing when I'm tired and I've been up for really long and my brain just stops working properly, and I feel like I'm kind of I feel like my brain gets degraded back to a stage of me being about 9 years old. But it was funny though, so it's okay. If it weren't for that, I would never start thinking about silly PvP games, which also involves going to the bathroom in the game. So, you know, it has its good points as well, I guess. No, don't give me block like damn computer. Okay. Oh, this turn looks good. And it looks properly centered as well. Hooray! I actually forgot about that when I was building this. So it's pure luck. Otherwise, I would look at this and just be, no, it's not properly centered. Oh my god, I need to redo it. But this looks perfect. How lucky. So, and now I started working on this pipe going out in this direction. I wanted to turn a bit, and then I wanted to be leaning or something, or possibly I will make some kind of shelf here actually, and this will be going on like outside of it, kind of, and kind of be supported on the side of it. Or, you know, actually maybe it could even be so that it connects to the shelf and just part of the shelf is glassed off. And the hamsters could be living in the shells as well. Oh my god, that's great. Thank you, Lost. Haha, if he knew, or she knew I was recording at the moment. That is always fun. So it's going to turn here, and yeah, that's actually a great idea. Hooray, thank you. I am recording at the moment, actually. There we go. It's nice when people come on the server and say that. It's nice. Yup. Hamster Heaven. It's nice when people come on and say that. It's really nice. Oh, I'm going to talk a bit more about the Milby stream thing, by the way. It's really nice to be talking about random things such as these when you're recording. It's actually made me feel more and more like it would be nice to have an LP, because sometimes I do feel like, oh my god, I would like to make a video talking about this because it's something that's nice to talk about, and I want to talk about it. I want to share it. I want to share my opinions on this, or my lack of opinions, or yeah, just talk. Just talk because it's nice. But I haven't really had any format where it fits. That I do that. I guess ever since I stopped building Amazonia thing, I have not really had a series when I can do some random talking. And I didn't do much random talking in that series either, because, I don't know, I wasn't too comfortable with recording. But, as time goes by, I am feeling more and more comfortable recording, so it becomes easier and easier. That's really cool. So yeah, that would be nice, because I am enjoying talking and building at the same time, and I do feel that it's something which goes smoother and smoother. Should we make this? Yeah, let's make this too thick, actually. Yeah, that would be nice, I feel. But yeah, then back to more things about the Milby stream and me being an embarrassing, horrible person. So yeah, Keralis came on and he was kind of, yeah, no, Frank is not mean, she's great, which is really nice. Like, Keralis is like the nicest guy ever, by the way, guys. He's such a sweet guy, and he's just always so helpful, and he really cares about about people. It's so sweet, and and yeah, I might kind of have asked like Milby to kind of maybe if you'd like to record something at some point, because I was horribly tired and stupid. Because why would Milby like to do that? We don't know each other, so kind of an awkward thing to ask. But Milby, it seems like he is also super nice when it comes to this. He says yes, and because I kind of asked on Twitter afterwards, and yeah, or I did actually ask during the stream, and he did say yes, and then I sent it on Twitter like, hello, this is me, and he added me on Twitter and said I should send like mine and Crawley's Skype names to him so he could add us, which was super nice. It's a super nice thing to respond, of course. Very nice, very polite, everything. This is not something that he ever did, which I completely understand why. And I'm quite happy that he never did, because, well, after I went to sleep then, I kind of felt embarrassed about being so pushy. I really did. That's kind of what's bad sometimes about not sleeping for really long, because sometimes I tend to not sleep for like 24 hours or even like 2 days, and it's something I've been doing all of my life, and I don't sleep much in general. So yeah, and I do usually think that this is something which is not in any way a problem for me, but of course you do get tired. You might not notice you get tired, but you do get tired, and you act stupid and pushy. So I feel quite embarrassed about asking that afterwards, because it's quite pushy, you know, when there's someone you don't know. It's quite pushy. So yeah, I feel super embarrassed about that. Will probably never dare to say anything again anymore in any of his streams. But you see, guys, it's nice to be able to share this, like in a video. Embarrassing things, nice things, bad things, weird things. It's really nice. So yeah, maybe I should actually start an LP at some point, because then I could without a problem. Because at the moment, I guess most, yeah, you know, this is very wrong, isn't it? I guess that depends if I want to. No, I'm going to want to make a turn. Yeah, I'm going to want that. Because it's yeah, it's nice, and since most of my videos lately have been different kinds of tutorials and stuff like that, it doesn't really fit, like, yes, to build this, you place a block like this, and then you think about this and this. Oh, and by the way, I went out to a party the other day and got really drunk and did this and this, and I started thinking at this moment, like, it doesn't really fit, does it? No, that doesn't fit at all. In a Let's Build, it's okay. It really is okay. But some Let's Builds will be watched by some, and some others will only be watched by some. And I guess this is the truth for an LP as well, but at least it would be more regular. So yeah, feeling more and more like doing it, but still having the problem with, okay, so what would I do in that LP that would actually be interesting to anyone? Because I don't think that you should start an LP just for the sake of starting an LP. I think it's important that you have some kind of idea behind it that feels like a good idea. Because if you just start an LP, let's say a Minecraft vanilla LP, and what you're doing is like you don't have any plan with it. There's no concept, and you're not really doing much except for just playing the game. I don't think that is super interesting, because even though, you know, I guess you guys, just like I do, watch a lot of people on YouTube for their personality, but still the content has to be there as well. Both of them has to be, the personality and the content, really. So yeah, still having problems with that, because it feels like everything I can think of has already been done 1 billion times. But I will think more about it. Perhaps I will drink a bottle of red wine, listen to music, and try to brainstorm. Who knows? Even though that usually sounds like a better idea than it is, because all of the brilliant ideas you come up with during such a time is usually not so brilliant the day afterwards. Like, yeah, just like the way you act and think when you are super tired. Gosh. Yeah, I'm going to continue on building this pipe and start building this shelf and stuff, and then I'll be back with you guys. So, yeah guys, come a bit further here, and I just talked a bit to JL, you know, and I can actually tell you guys what PvP game that this is being made for. As I said in the first video, like, I wasn't sure if it was entirely a secret and stuff, and JL has been off to Minecon, and then he's actually been working a bit of with other stuff, so he's been taking a bit of Minecraft break. I know, oh my god, it's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I remembered to ask if it was okay, and he said yeah, it's okay. And yeah, so this PvP arena is a part of a ZipCrowd project, actually, even though I am making it on my server. It's just easier because yeah, I got all the perms here and stuff, and it tends to be confusing sometimes. Like, I actually started to build the arena on the ZipCrowd fan server, and you know, JL gave me up there and stuff, which was completely confusing because when I logged on to that server, it said I was admin, and then so a lot of people all on the ZipCrowd fan server started asking me things like, Frank, how do I get a plot? Frank, can you look at my plot? And I was like, oh, no, not here too, please, not more, no. So decided to build it here instead, where, you know, at least where it makes sense that I get terrorized. Ha ha ha. Yeah, but it's for a ZipCrowd game, and which is going to be on the ZipCrowd fan server, I believe. And it's kind of a worms game, actually, like a Minecraft worms game. So when I say this, it's going to make a lot more sense, you know, about the scenery and stuff, because actually the players are going to have like a lot of speed boosts, jump boosts, and stuff like that, and they will also have crazy explosions. So what will happen to this lovely little arena is that it will get completely blown up, and people will actually get outside of the pipes. So it's kind of important that the scenery is good as well, since yeah, everything will be blown up. So it can't just be the pipes, it has to be the scenery as well. But I'm not the idea of the Hamster PvP game, it still exists, and I've actually been working on ways to solve the issues, and yeah, I think it would work out really good. I think I got solutions to all of the problems now, actually, which is really cool. And so I might actually want to do that as well. So when I am finished with this PvP arena for the very explosive ZipCrowd worms game, I might make a few models and stuff, and maybe I'll even put like modules up for download, so people, if they want, can use those modules to make their own PvP arenas on the subject. But I'm not going to promise it though. But I might do that because it feels like that would be done relatively easily, actually. So I might just do that. I might. But I think it's going to be a really fun game. I am a huge fan of worms, or at least the older worms games. I'm actually not like a super big fan of the later ones, to be completely honest. But that's probably just because, well, it you know, played so many of them, and the first game was just so hilarious when it came out, and you know, you will always love the first ones, the ones you played when you were a kid the most, because you will be sick with nostalgia. That's always how it works, always. These details that I'm adding at the moment are super ugly, so I'll probably remove them. Yes, I do think that I will. But anyways, I think it can be super duper fun. I just love Minecraft versions of games I love to play. After a bit of thinking, I'm thinking that this shelf here might be a bit too much to actually have like another huge place where you can run around. Or I don't know, since a lot of it is going to be exploded. But I might not do that. I might just have like the pipe running through on the other side and connecting stuff over here, I feel. And then, you know, if I do make more hamster PvP arenas, which I totally will because I have so many ideas. Like one of them could also be like a dollhouse, I guess, with glass coverings, which could be plenty cool. And like just have like this completely stereotypical girls' room with all pink everywhere and the doll's house and everything. That would be so much fun. So I'm not going to make this like a viewing cabinet. I'm just going to make it you know, a usual shelf with stuff in it that this pipe will probably just run through it out on the other side and connect the stuff over here. That feels like a way better plan. And yeah, I'm probably going to keep on doing this by just placing the plans everywhere. So yeah, I'm making these frames in places for things I'm going to add, and I think that will make it much easier and make everything go much faster with the planning. And I think in the future, with more arenas like this, I will probably sketch it up first, so I know how things will connect and everything. And that should actually make all of these arenas like super quick to make. Because I do feel that that is the thing that takes the longest, like to plan where everything is going to go. And if I did that first on a piece of paper, or even possibly in a 3D graphics software, using vector graphics, yeah, that would probably make everything much quicker. But it's good to make the first one like this, because then I learn how everything fits together and what is possible and what is not possible. So it's really good to start out this way, I feel. And once in the future I can plan them a bit better, because then I have experience of building huge hamster cages. So guys, I think I will be ending the episode here. I hope you like it. In the next episode I will start showing some other things I've been thinking about. So yeah, I'm hoping there will be some great progress until next time. This is Frank. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.